What's happening, y'all? It's Gravitating Way on Reset TV with another video. Now, this is yet another one that I tried to stay away from. I let everybody do their 2 piece on it, or rather 2 cents on it. But I agree with Michael Porter Jr. Not the craziest news to say. I mean, I'm sure anybody that heard the take that MPJ said, and you guys thought same old, right? I mean, what did he say that was worthy of everyone saying he's canceled, right? He only mentioned the WNBA ain't entertaining, i.e., therefore you will not be paid like NBA players. Let the internet have a spin on it. Michael Porter Jr. is quote-unquote idiotic, stupid. And before we go too deep on it, let's go ahead and play a clip of what MPJ essentially said to have the internet going nuts about takes that we've heard time and time again about said WNBA. And we'll be back with the commentary.
Hey, Doug, I saw you tweet about this. Did you hear Michael Porter Jr. on the Pivot podcast talking about women's basketball?
And they're very talented, but so is a famous ping pong player. They're just as talented as the best ping pong player is just as talented as the best basketball player. That doesn't mean they're going to get paid the same because
they play ping pong.
It's what the people want to watch. You know what I mean? So, as much as I understand females wanting the same treatment as men basketball players, it's a different sport. People, they're not packing out the arenas. Obviously, their TV deals aren't the same. So, as much as I advocate for women and kind of the equality of the respect of their craft and all those things, I mean, you can't pay them the same thing, you know, but I do feel like there should be a little way to make a little bit more money for them because they are very talented.
Doug, what annoys me about this is the response over the weekend. People going right to the misogyny card.
Oh my God!
Card.
Yes, it's. Oh my God! Keep going. I'm glad you brought this up.
I'm just saying that maybe it wasn't said perfectly, but
what was said wrong?
Nothing was said wrong.
Okay,
it's just,
so
he just kind of misspoke a little bit.
What did he misspeak?
I think he maybe went a little too hard on the fact that it's just not that interesting. He was speaking in general as opposed to just his perspective. I'm not that interested in it. You're not that interested in it. Not
so
all
what he
of
said
us
was
are uninterested in it.
Well, so he should have personalized it. Me personally, I'm
a little bit more personalized. Yeah.
Now, when you hear this, you have to wonder, like, what did he say so wrong? You guys aren't entertaining. What I find more interesting for any woman that is speaking out against Michael Porter is these are the same women that aren't watching the WNBA. They ain't tuning in. They ain't buying gear. And if you pay attention, it's NBA players that actually even rock the WNBA players' shoes. It's the NBA players that are basically keeping them afloat, alive, if you will. And for anyone that, you know, loves to throw out this term, a misogynist, do you guys know the family history of Michael Porter Jr., especially when it comes to women's basketball? MPJ's sisters, plural that is, Sierra and Bree, also played at Missouri. His youngest sister, Jada, is currently a high school standout senior. His mom, Lisa, averaged a ridiculous 58.7 points per game as a high school senior in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Now listen, you may not like honesty, but it's just what it is. It's not entertaining. But what surprised me, it's not so much so a bunch of women coming out speaking against MPJ. A lot of people of notoriety in the basketball world were men that were speaking out against him. For instance, you have professional panderer Chris Williamson, who's always pandering to the women basketball players. He says, "I love how MPJ's dumb comments coming out of the same night a freshman named Juju Watkins has dropped 40 points through 3 quarters against the 4th-ranked Cardinal. Number one, we're talking about the WNBA, not college women's basketball, which personally, I like college women's basketball. I think it's more entertaining. But do you see how they try to shift the goalposts, take away from what the man was saying, or take from what any other man had said about this game? Look, because we already know physically men and women ain't the same, it's not too hard to realize one of the key components that you can change or rather adjust and have the game be somewhat more entertaining, and that's lower the rim. Because word around town, you're not supposed to say that. You're sexist if you say that. But could you imagine watching these women dunk? Watching them put up more points? Look, I don't think the brother did anything wrong. I've been saying this for years. The rims have to be lowered. Nobody's watching it. And again, if you're a woman that don't like these takes, I dare you to show me proof that you support the WNBA, because I think you guys forget it's women that wants to be these ultra feminists with certain talking points. I ain't talking about all the females, but I'm talking about you hardcore feminists. Where's your support for the WNBA? And the truth is, you don't find it entertaining. I just wish we was real about this. Even the WNBA players that you barely see speak out, they feel the same. They know for a fact they're watching those arenas while they're playing, and barely anybody's on those seats. So they know what time it is. You're going to just get the typical talking heads that come out because they have to. It's about equal pay without the equal outcome. And that's the problem that I have with it. There's no equal or equity, I should say, to the males game. There's none. Entertainment wise, physicalness, what they produce financially. Show me even something that mirrors that, and I can understand you guys' arguments. But Michael Porter Jr. didn't say anything wrong, man. It would be something else to go ahead and drop that rim, but I still feel like it would be actually more men that come to watch if you lower the rim. As far as women, I still don't even see y'all supporting your fellow, females. I don't see it. What say you in the comment section? I would love to hear more about this. And if you're a woman, I would love to have, an insight into your opinion on the matter. But truth be told, you probably don't even care. And that's where we're at with the WNBA. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let me know that y'all gonna be coming back, because all I'm trying to do is drop these bangers, y'all. But look, the reset is lower the damn rim. Lower the damn rim. There's no shade in it. You don't lose any pride in it. You guys just ain't the same as men. Let's cut it out. Let's just cut it out, man. I mean, look, I'm not even saying it to make fun of y'all. I'm just talking about reality. Lower the damn rim.